Welcome back. It's day 272 of my Growing Passion Fruit from Seed series. This vine offshoot on the other side of the balcony, several feet away, is getting longer and longer. You just saw a little black ant crawling around aimlessly on the foliage. That's what they do to my plants. They don't seem to be eating anything. Haven't detected any infestations. These few leaves in the center of this offshoot are interesting. They have extra prongs, seemingly. No real reason for those to appear, but the leaf development is very interesting. The leaf morphology of this plant is, they start off with singular prongs, normal looking leaves like many other plants. Like you can see two right here that are like that, and then the rest start to differentiate into the three-pronged leaf shape that we're so familiar with now. And as you can see, some of these older leaves are just dry and wrinkled, curled, very gnarly looking. But the new leaves outside of the balcony rail and inside all look very healthy. I think all the fertilization has really helped. And yeah, the new leaves are doing great. I have to keep trimming these tendrils because sometimes they curl around new offshoot primordia, other vines, other locations. I mean it's all pretty much the same vine, right? And then any plant that's nearby, such as the Joshua tree or this California goldenrod, sometimes get choked out a little bit by tendrils. Tendrils can be very destructive. They can constrict growth of other places in the vine or just wreck the foliage. If they start doing their curling routine, as you can see there, forms a very tight coil after a while. And before that, they could be a foot long and just wait for some contact to be made with something else to curl around. So those vine offshoots against the wall, they used to climb higher on the stucco. Now they're too heavy and they've fallen down and they're trying to curl around each other. So I watered a little too hard there in the center. That's a seedling. These two are cuttings. They're doing better, but they grow very slowly. I have to water every day or two. And I took off the rubber shower cap, and basically poured some water on there to get it in faster. And then that exposed a bunch of little roots. I think those are from the main plant. This is another vine offshoot that's just restricting my space and maneuverability in the balcony. So I'm going to water again with the rubber cap plugged into my showering can. That ensures a very gentle stream. What I could do later on to cover up those roots in the middle is just sprinkle on some sterilized potting mix. But I'm not sure if the plant would just respond by spawning yet more fine roots to colonize all of the soil. I think that's what it does. That's why every time I water like this, it tends to flood at the top. And I see all this bubbling for a few minutes. It's because the soil mass is completely dry, despite maybe the bottom third or fourth of the soil mass being completely soaked in artificial, water table, essentially, for this plant. It doesn't have much soil volume to go by, so it just sucks out all the water, and it has roots in the watering tray drinking everything as well. So as you can see, this is just a tangled mess outside, and it keeps getting thicker and thicker from outside view. So thanks for watching this update. Please remember to check out my Facebook page on this YouTube channel and my Instagram account as well.